Okay, I think everything's working. What a lovely day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Good morning, my friends. It's officially, practically the middle of April. Hi, Jackie. Come on down. We're going to play. We're just getting everything organized to make sure that everything looks good over here. And we're going to do some flow. So while you're getting yourselves organized, you can always send me a request because I love requests. And if you don't know what request you want, oh, here comes Diane. If you don't know what request you want, make something up. Hi, Diane. I'm just sharing the Facebook feed out into the world so that everybody can find us. Now, my Facebook business page for the studio and my business page for my coaching have been hacked, and I do not have access to them. So don't answer any messages. The Facebook group is fine, but not the business page. And they say they're working on it. So hopefully they get it sorted out and that I can get my Facebook back. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Colin. Good morning, T. Where's my pen? Here it is.
The other Diane is on camping.
The other Diane has gone camping. And I'm going to let you know that it is, what is it? How many days? 70 days until summer.
Aha.
Aha. Only 70 days. Well, 70 days in 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
So
1 hour more.
So 70, it's like almost exactly 70 days.
Yeah.
And
well, I'll be glad. Maybe. Well, we had a nice storm, so that was a crazy thing.
Yesterday was a beautiful day. Today's a beautiful day.
We had 3 Wednesday afternoon after our Tai Chi.
Oh yes.
We lost electricity till Saturday, and some of the neighborhood had still.
Oh, I did hear that you guys lost a lot of electricity.
Yep. So it was really a crazy reminder of the ice storm of 1998.
Right. Oh, Steve is hiding over there in Facebook. I see Steve hiding out in Facebook.
I hope he had a nice trip.
We hope you had. We've been talking about Hawaii, Steve.
Yeah.
So where am I here? Oh yes. Okay. Today is Walk on Your Wild Side Day.
We have a wild. Yeah, we have a wild.
We have a wild side. Are you kidding me?
We do all.
Some people might be wilder than others on the outside, but on the inside, come on, let's be serious.
I do have a wild side. I do.
And it's National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day.
Okay, we'll go for that sometime. Not too much, but
once in a while.
Yeah.
And I found this new. I get no kickbacks for this. This new dairy-free cheese. Is from Daiya, Daiya. Their cheese slices are quite acceptable. And I've used their shredded cheese on pizza, and it's quite acceptable. So, if you can't eat cheese, there's alternatives.
Yeah, now with the vegan trend, there's more.
Yes,
more
it is definitely a trend.
That are made for the similar, some kind of cheese with nuts usually.
Yes, mine's not because I'm vegan. Mine's not because I'm vegan. Mine's because I can't digest whey protein.
Yeah.
So, cheese does me no good.
More than there was a long time ago.
Yes.
We were kids.
I know. Why isn't this? Okay. And it's National Licorice Day.
Yeah, nice. It's been a while, but yeah, licorice.
A little bit every now and then. Oh, guess what, Diane, in Montreal? It's National School Librarians Day.
Ah, I did that.
I know.
Mhm.
She's a recovering librarian.
Right.
And National
Yes.
Bookmobile Day and Drop
Yeah.
Everything and Read Day. It's all about reading
Oh,
today.
I'll do the reading. I love
Yes, right. And just one more. International Day of Human Spaceflight.
that. I love everything space
Now,
related.
yesterday was the day, apparently I was not old enough to know this at the time, that the Houston, we have a problem,
Yeah.
right? That was
Apollo
yesterday.
13. Yeah.
I think it was Apollo 13. I'm sure that
Well,
somebody over on
Yeah, there
Facebook
were
will
some
know.
other problems in earlier flights, but that was a big one.
That was a
That
big
made
one.
a movie. They made a movie about
I saw the
space.
movie. Houston, we have a
Yeah.
problem.
Tom Hanks and yeah.
So, Walk on Your Wild Side Day. What are we going to do today?
Wild. We'll
The-
go for an eagle.
An eagle. Oh, I did
Yeah.
an eagle yesterday.
Oh.
It's like you've read my mind, Diane. We're
Okay.
psychically connected.
And a warrior.
Which one?
Gotta be. Oh, I like. The one that the going back. Well, maybe the cactus one, but the one where you're doing the backward one with one hand going to the back leg. And,
Oh, this one?
yeah.
Reverse Warrior.
Yeah.
Sun Warrior.
Reverse warrior. That's the one.
Everybody's got their own names for them,
Yeah.
right?
Don't count on me to have the name.
I do a class where it's like every time I take it, they're making up different names.
That's funny.
How about our Facebook friends? They need a second to think about it because there's a delay.
Steve is not saying.
Steve is
deer.
going to ask for the deer. Let's just check. Steve,
Steve is a
Steve.
deer.
If he's still there.
And he's a wild thing, the deer. Mhm.
That's, wild deers are wild. It could be
Yeah.
wild like this, or it could be wild like you live outside.
But in the wild.
In the wild. I've been hearing all the birds preparing for the arrival of their new little babies.
Yeah.
T, you're
there's a
supposed to
lot
say
coming back.
same as usual. So
Usually.
Paul comes to class all the time and I say, Paul, what do you want to do? He always says the usual.
You better answer before he says it. The usual, right?
The usual. Which is totally fine because I'm really good at the usual.
Yes.
Right? Oh,
You are
Diane.
creative.
So the other Diane who's off camping sent me 24 form in multiple languages.
Yes, they did for me too. Isn't that great? And all the languages.
Yes.
French is there.
Yes, so good. So let's see. Colin, nothing? Oh, wait. Colin said, Dragonfly touches water. Sorry, Colin, I missed it. Dragonfly.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good one.
That's a pretty one. I like.
Yeah, I like that one. That's very. And I'll just put a deer for Steve. We'll just say Steve wanted a deer.
No problem.
Because he's not
A
touching
deer,
his...
my dear.
A deer, my dear. Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
All right. Let's make it happen. I'll mute. We need some music. We'll play. Oh, what's all that there? When those requests all come up and block your screen so you can't see anything. Ah, yeah. Quit it. Where? Quit it. Quit it. I want to go here. Thanks. I had it all set up and then it changed its mind. Let's do it. Find your spot. I'm wearing my almost summer garb. So feet on the floor. Wiggle those toes. And take a big old breath in. Stretch it all out. Say good morning, sunshine. And then float the arms down. Light as air. Turn palms face up. Lift some chi bubbles up to the side. Let your shoulders drop. Turn your hands over. And just stroke your fingers down through the air and see if you can feel the air. It's there, even though you can't see it. Breathe and lift. Lift all that good chi. Gather it in. Wrap your arms around it. Sink the shoulders and elbows and you just melt it down. Sinking the chi. Breathe in. The arms float up. Big old breath. Gather in. Wrap your arms around. Give it some love. And melt it down. Sink. One more time like that. Can you feel the chi this morning? Breathe in. Oh yeah, baby. We got it. And relax. Now, if you're not there, start thinking about your feet. And let your feet be just tip width apart, somewhere where you feel good. Hands float up in the front. And soften and sink. All the snow's gone. It's all melting. Breathe in. Painting the fence because we're getting ready. Doing our spring cleaning. Sink. Relax. One more like that. Breathe in. And float up. Hands drift apart. Bring this hand on top, right in the front. Embrace the moon. And breathe in. Open. Spin it around. Turn it over. None of our food is round today. Oh, well, that's all right. Breathe in. Open. Bring the fingertips back together. Sink it on down. Yes. Float up and drift apart. This hand's going to scoop on in. Step on in. Step out and toss me a little frisbee out over here. Part the wild mane. Breathe in. Drift back. Scoop up some good chi. And float. Toss. Okay, we're going to touch the water. You know, we're good. So as you float back, as you toss your frisbee, sink forward and keep going forward, forward, forward. Step in. These two fingers touch the wrist and your sword fingers point down. And then float back. Step back. Grab onto your moon. Toss your frisbee. Float it out. But forget to let go of it. Float in. Sword fingers point down. Just touch the water gently with the tip of your sword. Roll back. One more time. Get ready. Take your time. There's no rush. Float it out. Dragonfly touches the water. Now get ready. Take off up over this top. Swirl. Twirl. Walk wild. Step in over here. Step out. Toss frisbee out. Part of wild mane. Breathe in. Just float back. And you just do a little float. So here comes our dragonfly again. Breathe in. Now, as you toss your frisbee, you forget to let go of it, and it pulls you forward. Sword fingers. Touch the water. Roll back. Take a breath. Toss it on out there. Float gently. Sword fingers, two other fingers at the wrist. Touch. One more time. Roll it back. Toss your frisbee. Out we go. Sword fingers. Touch the water. Now we're going to take off. So lift up, over, circle it around, come to the center, hug the big tree. Melt it down, down, down. Float the arms up, up, up. Open your elbows wide. Give me some back bending, stretching fingers, stretching elbows back, and then tuck into a little ball. You can reach arms long, or you can slide hands down the back of your body. Maybe you can reach your feet and slide across the top of your feet. Let's do one more like that. Spread your fingers open. That's a little back bend, like a cow spine. Then you tuck into a cat spine, curl, reach and tuck, and slide. Arms float down. We'll go back to Hawaii. Daydreams of Hawaii. Do your little chi hula. Side to side. Light as air. Everything floats in the water. Pop out your antlers right here. Middle fingers fold in. Step out. Pivot and lunge into that front leg. Lengthen up your spine and start turning to point your top pinky back. There. Yeah. Take your time. Breathe in. Float up. I forgot to tell you the rules. What was I thinking? Float side to side. Make sure you breathe. Make sure you breathe. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, if it hurts, don't do it. Do something different. Pop out your antlers, stretch out your fingers, step out. Lunge into it, keep your back heel down as you start to turn, and point that top pinky back. Shake it out, back there. Breathe in, float up. So, believe it or not, I'm not the boss of you. You are the boss of you. So you get to decide what you do. Drift. Now, my sister and my brothers would say that I would claim to be the boss. Pop out your antlers right there. Stretch it out. Pivot. Lunge into it. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, turn. Stretching out that spine. Breathe in. Float up. Sink down. When I was the babysitter, yes, I was the boss. But really, you're the boss of you. Drift. Over here. Pop out those antlers. Stretch out your fingers. Float that foot out. Pivot. Lunge into it. Strong through the legs. Lift up through the waist and turn to look back. Yeah. Nice. Breathe in. Float up. Come back. Feet side by each. Some baby bird wings. Unfurl. Elbows halfway down as the shoulders relax. Stretch up tall and put the baby bird back in his nest. And then sparkle. Down we go. Open the door. Breathe in. Where are we? Oh yeah, baby. Breathe out. Float up and drift open. This hand's going to float across. You're going to grab onto a cloud. You're just going to have a little dance across the dance floor with your little puffy clouds. Switch in the corner. Take a breath. Drift it across. Make a little hook here and step in. Step out with a high five. Yes. One loop. Breathe in. Breathe out a little ah. Now, swing this heel back. These toes point this way. Stretch everything straight. Let this knee just open to 90 degrees. Now, float the arms up. Take a big breath. Squeeze your glutes. Let your shoulders sink down and sink into warrior 2. This knee stays open in line with your toes. Give us a sun warrior. So the knees don't move. You're just reaching in this direction to a side bend. Straighten both legs. You get a bonus today, Diane. Squeeze your glutes. Windmill yourself into a triangle. Ah. Legs are straight-ish, right? They don't have to be totally straight. Now look down, bend your front knee. Float yourself back up into a warrior 2, which is not here. It's here. Keep that knee squeezed open. Reverse warrior. Knees don't move. Legs are strong. You side bend. And then straighten both legs. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up your belly. Windmill yourself into a triangle. You can have your arms down if it's too much, right? Look down. Bend your front knee and pull through the top arm up. Let it drift across. Grab onto a cloud. Drift across the sky. Ah. Switch partners in the corner. And float. Over here, grab that little tiny puff of cloud. Step in. Step out with your high five. Give us one loop. Breathe in. Shoulders are relaxed. And over here, you just, swing this heel back. These toes point this way. Straighten everything out. This knee is just going to open to 90-ish. Stretch everything up straight. Take a big breath and lengthen your spine. Drop your shoulders. Warrior 2. Sink. Here comes your sun warrior. Good morning, sunshine. It's spring. Side bend. This front knee stays bent. Turn on your core. Strengthen, lengthen both legs. Turn on your core again and windmill yourself into a triangle. Your hips are going that way. Stretch. Bend your front knee. Float up into your warrior 2. If you're too far forward, bring yourself back. Here comes your sun warrior. Shoulder can stay down as you open all that rib cage, yes. Straighten both legs. Squeeze your glutes. Turn on your abs and swing into a lovely triangle. Yes, stretching out those legs. Look down, bend your front knee. Pull the top arm up, up, up. Drift it across. Come back again to your cloud. Dance across the sky. Switch in the corner, take a breath. And so we're gonna spread our wings. So get ready, we're gonna tap this toe. So come across, tap this toe, and open your wings. Stretch. This hand's gonna scoop under, step in. Switch sides. Just a little, nice. Now if you ever get lost, just do the legs or just do the arms. You tap your toe and you split the wings open. Take a breath. Take a bow. Knee let the C bottom. Stretch toes forward. Stretch hips back. Lengthen out that leg and the spine. Breathe in. Lift up. This hand scoops under. Step in. Open your wings. Big, long, relaxed neck. Take a breath. Take your ballerina bow. Stretch. Oh, yes. Feeling good. Breathe in. Float yourself up. Switch sides. Scoop this hand. Land your crane. Take a breath. Take your bow. Stretch. Grab a big old scoop of chi. Bring it on up. Press into this leg for a rooster. Sink. The knee's going to float up. We're going to go right into our eagle friend. So sink down. Float the knee up again. It's going to cross. It can toes on the floor or you can hook. Bend your standing leg if you're going to hook. Make an X with your arms. Bend your elbows. Palm to palm or backs of hands. Roll the shoulders down. Lift up on your belly. And start to lift your hands up a little bit, but keep your shoulders down. Yes, and breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Relax. Let the elbows float back down. Let the arms float apart. Knee to the front. Give us a kick. Float down. Switch sides. Scoop it up. Land your crane. Relax. Take a breath. Take a bow. Down to the C bottom. Scoop up some chi love. Bring it up with you. One rooster. Sink all that energy into this leg so this knee just floats up like magic. And then back down. Then we go to our eagle friend. So the knee floats up, it crosses. Maybe your toes are here. Maybe you hook. The other arm goes on the bottom. You'll be able to tell, I hope. Yeah, I had it right the first time. Roll the shoulders down. Press your elbows away and lift, lift, lift. But be gentle on your shoulders. Don't make them unhappy, right? We want happy shoulders. Eagles soar, soar, soar. Unwind your arms. Stretch them out. Give us a kick in the front. Drift the arms down. Float up. Breathe in. Gather in all this goodness. Press it down. Relax. Hands float up. Give us a big scoop of chi right in the front. The big Buddha belly. Wrap the arms around. Float it up and give it a little hard kiss. Shoulders will drop. Over the top. Take a big breath. Press down. Make a little package of love. Spread your fingers. Make a little diamond shape with your hands. Float up and give us our Care Bear stare. And send some love out into the world. Stretch and lengthen. Stretch yourself to send love, friends. If you're not used to it, give some more. Send, send, send. And then you just let it go. Breathe in. Scoop it all up. Sink down. Relax. Cross the wrists at the bottom. Go up through the center. Lift. Hands float apart. Hands just float down. Do that again. Cross. Drift up through the center. Let the arms float open. The next one's just shoulder high. Hands drift up. They float apart and sink. Relax. Take one of your feet. Step it on in. Take a little bow for my friends. Dun, da, da. There it is, the wild side. How wild do you feel now? Oh, we're going to send you buckets of cheese, Steve. We don't want any life-threatening events. Oh my gosh. Crazy land. Are you good, Diane? You're muted, Diane.
You were talking about the bird nest, and yesterday I saw a bird that I never saw before, but it's because it's only spring, and it's called a brown creeper.
A brown creeper?
Yeah, and it's the bird that is. They look like they do the same thing as the woodpecker, but they're very small and brown and with spots. And when they are on a brown tree, you can hardly see them, but they do a circle. They do spirals to go from the top, the bottom to the top, and then it goes back. It plunge down, and then they start over. But I never saw them before. Usually, a brown tree, I wouldn't see it, but the tree that I have in my backyard is kind of gray. So I saw it moving. So I said, "You're my first brown creeper."
You got to get your birder book out now. Check your brown creeper.
Yeah.
March 31st.
So we will go back to the States for the summer. Not from.
Oh, they don't. They go back home. They go away.
Yeah,
We're just going to send some extra chi over to Steve.
Probably. Here we go.
Yep. Send some extra Steve to Steve. Send some extra Steve to chi. Some extra Steve. Some chi.
Extra energy for chi and Steve energy. Yeah.
Whew. Yes, the dragonflies. I like the dipping in the water. I actually have a sword, but if I used it, it would break everything because it's really long. I bought it from Joshua.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So today is, where am I? There, no, here I am. Yes, I am going to have a grilled cheese today.
Ah,
darn it.
There we go.
I'm going to have a grilled cheese and I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I walk on my wild side every day. But, I'll try to be a little extra wild today, just for you guys.
We'll make it the something to aspire to today.
So I'm in a mastermind group, and on Monday they said, Heather, we love all your postings, but we want to see you more. So they want me to do reels. So watch this space.
Zoom thing.
Reels are just those little short video clips.
Yeah.
So Instagram, Facebook. I don't know if LinkedIn likes reels.
They want you
They want me to do more reels.
They want you to TikTok everything.
Yes, TikTok. That's what reels are. TikTok.
Yeah.
So watch this space because I'll probably figure something out.
Pop in, pop out.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. That must be your wild side.
Exactly. And do you realize that next week it's already going to be the 19th of April? Which will be one of my brother's birthdays. So we will wish him a happy birthday on that day, even though he never watches.
Mm-hmm.
I will send it to him privately. Here, watch this. We wished you a happy birthday.
Right.
So, my friends, Diane, we know what we're going to do. Do something every day to make you happy. What's this one?
Yeah. I don't know that one.
We'll send Diane in the Rockies, who's gone camping, a big hug. And Steve, extra hugs for Steve. Steve, get as many hugs as you can. It strengthens your immune system. It's proven. And holy crap, Olies. When the crap hits the fan, what do?
Oh, we have to go with the flow.
We just keep going with the flow, friends.
Yeah.
Right? That's all we can do.
Yes.
Will I see you next week?
Yes.
All right, my friend.
Here.
Thank you, Diane, for always hanging out. and
One
always having
more
something interesting to inform me about. I love learning new things. I'm going to go check the brown creeper.
Yeah, and no ice storm.
No ice storms. It's over. It's spring.
Yeah, over.
Okay.
Okay.
See you next
Bye.
week.
Thank you.
Take care. Take care, you guys over in the Facebook world. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week.